It is time, my friends. Team Vitality versus FUT Esports. Both teams already qualified for Masters, but the winner here will move on to the grand finals and the loser will go to the lower finals. We just finished Peripherals versus T1. No time to waste. Let's go, my friends. Today, the first day of another marathon, and it's going to be, already is, legendary, my friends.
About to be tested, and Durka, in fact, about to take the test to them. Off the flashy swing.
Two teams playing amazing Valorant, boys.
Peeking out after for the pick, and now the pressure onto the defenders, numbers falling. They had so many players here.
And keep in mind, the winner here will also have two VITs advantage on the grand finals, and it's very important for seeding 2 months.
Yeah, that felt like the opportunity, and now it just seems like the flood of FUT. It's already going to put Sayonara out of the round. A 1v4 needed to take home this pistol. First goes his way, but
this kid is insane, bro. I would like to see Sayonara playing Phoenix here.
Pick up the pace on A, and yes, Chambers able to get out of there for free at least, but he's very quickly going to be challenged. In fact, towards Art, taken and cleared out. That's leaving the players on backside with a reveal ready to roll, waiting.
And OGs will remember that Chronicle used to play solo.
There's one that should be a kill, and it will be. Vitality putting themselves into the lead. Now FUT come back onto the site. 15 seconds or so to get that plant in. They've got to start putting it into play, and the spam's coming through. Close, but not close enough.
He picked a slight off angle to plant, and I think that was just enough to keep him alive. Even still, Vitality have the man advantage, but this is a bonus for FUT. A lot of rifles still in play, and the time now acts as their 6th man, starting to bring things up, make things awkward. And already Yetajay turning things back to an even scenario. In fact,
that's so clean, bro.
Wrong for Vitality. Zeus in that back
if he gets on fire, man, it's gonna be tough for Vitality.
Leaves it all onto one. It is going to be the weaker weapon from Crostali. That time has been ticking a while, but not enough. Profik, he's really just going to stick this the entire
the guys, the coldest man on earth, bro. Hitman, is that you, bro? Damn!
A little bit of disrespect.
Oh my god. Sayonara, I want to see those kills. Only here for?
And it was a strong start to this map. A
great
fight for them there, but how close they were to get that one across the line. To lose it in that fashion is tragic. Especially when Zeus got so much done. They knew he was in this corner. He put the wall up. They went in to deal with him. They sent so much utility that way.
Man, the EMEA plays so good. I jinx everything.
It put the pressure on. They were able to pressure him off that angle before, but still around and still has that crucial TP. It gets him out of that second fight. The Molly, though, could be dangerous. He's got to move and might be in the open when the team comes through. Zeus easily able to manipulate that frag, but with Durka now showing the shotgun up close, they've got to be very worried about this push through. Getting a plant hard, they really want to clear out. The judge is taking them.
Go drinking, bro.
Crostali.
2-2-2, they're broke. That was funny. Yo, it's nice to see a guy without Odin die, right? Like, guys, you play of the next round. Equal here for FUT. But Sayonara got a 4K.
Oh yeah, it's really not nice to be on the other side of that. It was a nice opening with the Sheriff that we saw from Yetajay as well.
This kid is a beast, bro. The Prodigy has arrived. And now already qualified for his first international, man. That's nice to see.
Just haven't seen much of what they have to offer on that side.
Well, it's been a slow game so far for Yumpy. His job has mostly been to sit around where Sayonara is right now and buy some time. But now, in goes the stun alongside the Hunter's Fury. A beautiful combination.
That's the worst ult I ever seen in my fucking life.
Has given Vitality nothing but success. This is the buy round for FUT.
They didn't have to there? It was like under pressure? And the miss it?
Come out of nowhere.
Or just that bad?
And, well, it hasn't worked out as well as it looked like. That should have been kills, conversions, and instead, Vitality are in a 2v2. They're on the back foot. Robin Hood's gone down as well. Chronicle.
Oh, bro.
So reliable in these moments. Well, he will be called on once again.
They shouldn't have had to be. They had such a huge advantage after those initial fights, and Sop
doesn't want that.
It's a very aggressive position.
Yes,
a nice
see?
shot, but
Let's talk about Chronicle, of
doesn't
course.
actually swing off it. Yetajay decides to go back. A rifle retrieved. And a hell of a lot for Chronicle to do now. If Yetajay fights him, maybe it ends up 50-50. Instead, he looks to try and make it so there isn't even really a fight to be had, forcing Chronicle to go looking for him. But Chronicle seems to...
Nah, he's a fucking goat. Nah. Look at him, bro.
But hey, Vitality fans don't mind.
Hello, how are you, my friend?
Waving to the other
His trash
side of
talk
the
is funny, bro.
stage. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure he caught him the second
Look
Yedije
at where
went
he goes back to.
to check his cam or something like that. Oh,
Yeah, he actually got a timing on the can, so it was...
Just before that, I said Yuppie's been having a bit of a tough game, but that round really added to the tally. I really want to see this in the replay, though. What was it? Yeah, the second he touches his cam, the millisecond, he's put to bed. Nuts timing. And a timeout from FUT.
What did you say on that video, brother? Hello?
I don't know.
Oh, he's been listening. Say sight. After the reveal pops up. They don't get long to react to that with the wall in play. They've made it close. FUT, though, breaking through the walls. Always the challenge, but not for Sup. He's made it look easy against Durka, but an immediate trade doesn't make things that easy. Nightfall.
I need water and coffee. This is gonna be a long day.
And that leaves them then thinking about a flank. But that flank is already covered. Yedije on the wraparound. Zeus joining him. It does mean
not even time to go to the gym, bro.
Lighter, but with Cristalli picking up Yumpy, I believe, straight through the smoke. That one should
it was like
all
this,
the
though.
time in the world for this double flank to
actually,
come
bro,
it really looks like
I like this, man. It's tough, man.
tick.
It's challenging, you know.
That's the thing. They like
Makes it
to
fun.
take their time on these retakes.
Almost died there, yes, but
to wrap around the Cosmic Divide if
gotta do
anything
it.
is helped out. And leaves just Chronicle standing. You've still got to be careful, though. You still have got to be careful.
That first fight, normally you pay the price of that operator. But instead, denying it, and they get this control on B site. Now, laneway's a problem because the trap's been broken, and they put all the pressure on Chronicle. Beautiful stuff from FUT.
Oh, this mod hurts so much.
Again, Cristalli's plant position denied. Means all those smokes are faded as well, so they have to plant in safer positions that they would have liked, but they have held on to
gotta come here and help.
Run through, though, Durka only managing the first. Nobody else close enough behind to find that trade. Sop sat with the operator a little bit tagged up, so now he's using it almost as an aggressive shotgun.
That was nice.
So things start to
As a
swing
flash.
back in Vitality's favor.
A flashback how?
Clock has been ticking. Yedije turns it down to just one. Yumpy to try and find his ex-teammate waiting on the other side.
S7. Thanks for the subscribe, my friend. Appreciate it. What a timing.
Climb back into the game. Especially while having that overdrive in back pocket means that any sort of retake won't be a problem. The fact is, though, a more direct push on the other side, but getting through here when there's a judge waiting almost seems impossible. That door has been a gift and a curse, and while this time, the push is cursed.
Replay of the next round, guys.
As quickly as possible.
There we go.
Consistency.
Mosaico here for FUT.
Important thing, evidently.
The funny thing is that flash had to be so pixel perfect because Chronicle literally like semi-caught by it. If he's even a millimeter further out, he's blind.
Nice.
Pressuring back by fighting for that space and avoiding the early flash. But none of it comes their way. Because, of course, Vitality have gone back to the start of the game. Send Chronicle to hold that A control, get one, get out, and now FUT, as they take the site, already a man down with a lot to deal with. Rotations have come through, Profex on standby, but you're always worried about that tour de force.
Oh. The swing from Sop. And the trade's back, actually relatively effective. They've done well here, and the swing out from Profex is caught. Takes away the advantage that was garnered and puts it back into a much closer situation.
Yeah, let's see how the thing do.
Online, a chance
Gonna make it here, Yumpy with the flashes.
Yumpy. This time the fragment's only going to clear out the site.
Sociable has just slipped in. Durka suspects it, though. Even seeing that smoke should be enough. And there it is.
Punish.
The punish. A 2
he
versus
actually
2
expects another
time
one
still
there.
ticking. Yumpy not yet spotted, brushing shoulders with Yedije, but he's the one to fall. The finger guns overheated. Durka's down to 30. Up against.
Yeah, that was not pretty.
But he swings
Wait.
into Zeus, who's
Wait.
somehow unaware the position is near perfect. He can stick.
Yo, he's gonna
this.
fake noise, he's gonna
Yedije
fake
knows
noise.
He's gonna run, and Durka
Yo, low-key, his only way to win there
3 HP
was to
is what
defusing. Why he
decides
stopped?
the final round of the half. Vitality leading at the half, but now they're on the attack. Or I should say, FUT are on the attack. The defense.
Hey guys, next
scales
map,
up the
Ascent.
3 players
Turkish,
in A main early,
home
but they have
ground.
sent forces back, expecting this extra leg to the push coming through. Art now ready to pounce in a 3-man setup, and they will go swinging
Nice
early.
shot.
Zeus and Sup to find the double. And with the stun delaying and the spike in the open, this round may have already
Tomorrow our
slipped
finals will
out
be
of
best of 5, my
Vitality's grasp.
friends. For Pacific and for EMEA.
Safe to say it,
America's
2v5.
still behind, so we're gonna have 2
Feels
best of 3s left.
unlikely,
They are always behind, bro. I don't get it.
but the gamble of the
China is always started,
is to
bro.
all group up. Now they've already spotted.
Always
where they
very,
are
very
with the
early.
cam. That's why they weren't over-rotating. Don't want to give them those isolated fights, especially with how good Sayonara has been in that first half. You really don't want to give him anything, but a plant is all but guaranteed. It's now, how much can they do to hold on to it?
There, the tournament's already over, bro.
Well, they've got
Grand finals on the
a
channel if you guys
single
want to check it
star on
out.
Profek. It's been placed up into heaven. They know they're not going to win this one on time. No, it's going to have to be the guns that do the talking. The defuse already started. Sociable, able to find one. Another for Yedajay.
Play of the bonus round, guys.
Don't care. Don't care.
Like, this was a nice shot,
care.
but
Well
I
done.
really, yeah.
Great teamwork. Who cares? Look at this. I want to see his face. I want to see his face.
Nice, Asian.
Oh, he's a bit more sad.
Yeah, tell him to sit down after that.
I didn't see what happened, but I heard people scream.
Oh, trust me, Profek didn't see what happened either, so don't you worry. Sop's the only one with the vision. And
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Got him, man.
Durka.
A little bit of revenge. And now Yedajay starts to reclaim that ground alone. But definitely a gamble if he goes a little bit too far. We've seen that in the past, but he gets the one and he leaves. Well played.
Yeah, perfect play from Yedajay. The plant, though, doesn't seem possible to deny.
Phoenix
No,
flanking.
timing good for Vitality. They get to play post plant now with Hunter's
This is
Fury.
great
That
because
means you go
Sayonara has
towards
ult.
long, but Zeus knows that. He's waiting for them.
Yeah, never mind.
In, luring them in, but the trap.
But nice double pick there,
It's
man. That was
sprung
good.
on him.
Good cover.
Now FUT step forward, time ticking, and a Hunter's Fury as well as a gravitational well, or an Astra Suck, sitting on the point. Now one less player.
Yempe
to
has
work
been
with
looking
as
really,
well.
really good.
The first tap
Calling
fakes out
and
the grab
Promise
well, but
was.
they need to pull the players into fights. With the Hunter's Fury, that's
Yeah,
going to be
no
awful
chance.
difficult to do. A kill avoided for now, but the final burst has bought them so much time. It's already done.
An overdrive on either side, and so it's right back to this battle for B-Long.
Oh my God!
And because of that,
That was amazing.
they're so blind on the other side. That question,
Man, this team is good in their French
Phoenix
watch,
for
bro.
him, but of how many people were blind there. Just look at this swing.
yeah.
It's just swinging into just like everybody on the other side. I think maybe Sayonara dodged it, but then he's caught by the grab well. Or if you're Ordaz and you get 4 kills and then miss about 10 bullets. That's not
What?
the bandit though. Instead, the headhunter is there to start, but Sop with a shooting gallery does miss one.
Oh,
The
it's gonna
overdrive,
come down.
however, gives him slightly more bullets, and Yedajay has just found one through the smoke.
I'm Yedajay. Damn, bro. How?
That good when it comes to the late rounds, but now they're starting to put them
Purple
up.
mouse.
That's
Oh, he
2 in a
changed. He
row.
was using 80k
If I'm
before,
not
no?
mistaken, the economy of Vitality should be pushed to the brink after the coming round. So it's one more chance for Vitality, a team who, as you said, you take those pistols, you run them again. They managed to find even one of them, and this gap is looking a lot more friendly. What gives
Friends,
Sociable
replay
the leg up in
of the
that
next
fight.
round.
The fact
Sub
that they
3k with
know
the here.
there's a second player there as well.
This kid,
And
man,
I like as well how they
he's
played
insane.
after this initial-
And I saw
Like
artists
I said,
talking on
there was
Twitter
a
that he
danger
thinks
there
Sop
of a
in the next
walk
2
through
years
water.
will be
There
the
could have been a
best
timing.
duelist
But
on
other than that-
EMEA.
12 seconds.
And actually, that Cosmic Divide might end up being their undoing. Are they expecting anybody to be just this close around the corner? A chance for Yedajay to maybe get a freebie as the rest of them run through. They've still got to deal with the man on the site, but now with Sociable still only just looking to come in from behind, they've got to find him. And they have
Oh,
no
shit's
idea.
getting tense, bro.
Yedajay's just about to swing around the corner. This might just be his round. Leaves Profek with the time. The only friend he has remaining. Looking to try and now
Oh my,
clutch
it's not
out
planted
around
for
what
him.
should have been theirs, and he
Bro,
is
Yedajay getting
able
shoot, that was
to.
insane.
Perfect positioning from Yedajay.
Again, you take those 2 pistols away, and they don't even
that's
have the lead
nice.
right now.
He
follow-ups.
He played this so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he goes back into elbow, because they have the Cosmic Divide, so they expect that maybe he goes and tries to get it to half. He knows that his teammates are fighting in the spawn.
That was amazing,
Instead,
bro.
He wraps into an
Yedajay is back in
Whoa, I think it's
prime
perfect.
form, maybe.
Everything. They have no idea where he is.
Oh, mate. What am I watching?
Last time we saw FUT play it, we were up against another Turkish team. We wondered who'd take the 82nd province, but now you dare challenge them on their home turf. Now you better come in with an advantage, and Vitality will fight for that upper hand. They've got themselves a 5v3. Zeus still in the round thanks to his ult, but he might be about to be sent right out, running into heavy traffic. And Vitality flatten the first. A 4v2 post plant. There should be
Man, I
no
feel like
way
this dual casting right now is one of the best in the world.
Oh, okay.
Currently.
Chronicle's been cleared. Maybe just a little bit too easy.
They're being very consistent, man, with
They know
great
Dirk
performance.
is holding this angle. Definitely wary of it. Even try to catch him on the edge of the smoke, trying to bait out some of that utility, force the fights on the other side. And Crystalli, he's about to spot out Sayonara. Somehow, this is now swinging back once again, leaving it all onto Durka, and they're just sticking that defusal. He needs this kill, he needs it fast. One man. He's let go of the defusal. I think Durka's just about done. Enough the kill, but no defuse.
Bro, if you just... What? That's insane.
Just about clinged to life.
Ability to run away, instead now set up on the next angle. Where the smoke comes in. It's pulled back, but it's gotten them close, and now he's under real threat. If they round that corner quickly, Durka could delete Sop any moment now. But instead, Sop
He almost
gets
got two.
one and almost makes it away.
Yeah, Profek is on two.
But
He died to the trip.
He's seen one with Profek down. Damage already done.
Whatever.
Left him in a really tough position. Crystalli, though, caught dropping off. 10 seconds left, and the spike will finally be planted.
Guys.
Yeah, Dejay's already on a long flank around, though. His first kill of the round came off the back of a trip,
Wait.
but with his
Oh, now he's
teammate
watching.
dead, and that's the moment that Sayonara,
This is his favorite Sayonara.
the spidey senses begin to tingle, but it's not pretty.
No?
The remainder about to be revealed, and it's left all down to one. Yedejay facing off against Yumpy. The IGL versus the last member of this roster, and the IGL
there is no
will keep it
way
going. Another
he could have
constant
that.
collection of Vitality.
Yumpy, you're blessed.
And now they
You whiff a
sit
little
just
bit,
one
bro.
round behind.
Guys, 1 round, 2 OT. Vitality bringing it back.
Vitality,
I can't believe he died to the trip.
2 HP.
He went just before.
Oh,
his
actually
teammate.
zero
That's
fault there,
all it
bro.
took.
There was nothing he could
The
do.
worst thing is that means that the shot through put him down. What was it? 3 HP. Sop almost gets a double there.
Yeah. To be fair, if the teammate hits the trip, you know what happens. He gets back through the smoke. So he probably was dead to rights.
They're expecting more. The gamble, though, from FUT is spot on. They've got multiple
Oh my
players
God.
here. Again, Sop is going to start
That's
things off,
clean.
but he is dealt with
Ult.
immediately. And the spam through clears
my.
Yetejay. Sociable is still within the site. But
Oh my,
he does not
OT.
have the weapon to fight this, and his teammates
Only stinger, bro.
dropping like
1
flies.
max.
He's hoping he can catch Sayonara. But Sayonara is just not swinging off the corner. He'll eventually make his move, but again, the weaponry just too...
We go OT, Vitality, the super team.
Vitality have brought it back from the depths of defeat.
About to break through this smoke. Phoenix Flash in hand, and the B site is now theirs. Smoke's blocking out any players nearby. But this nade has bought time, and
It has bought time for the attackers.
Oh my
that's not
god, we
going
are
to
seeing
plan.
some
Normally
crazy means
able to
utility
deny.
recently.
Tejay's positioning is perfect once again. He put a deeper trip that got broken. That gave him time to get into position for the second trip. This man is playing chess, the rest playing checkers. And well,
Oh,
it
checkers is
leaves
nice.
them
I
with
think it's like
such
demo in
a
Brazil.
massive advantage. Profek is just going to try and do some parkour because that's
Oh,
all
top.
he's got left. Sop will finish.
all your eggs were in the wrong basket.
Okay, spike
Back to the
down.
story again.
5v5 retake. Only for Yedejay.
You throw the knife into the A side.
Yumpy no flash to set Berka here.
It gives them a free plant. I don't know what it was that gave away the game, but it has put them into a wonderful position. A post plant and A with 0 players lost. I'm liking the look of the Odin, though. A chance for real spam, but Dirk is ahead of everything. And so Sayonara. It's given them 2 easy
Clean
games. In
shots,
fact,
man.
This is so comfortable.
We go again.
It's not quite going to be the flawless of the last.
And there's no way as
30
well.
HP. There's no way. They'd have to make a huge mistake. Well, I thought
And
for a
that guy's
second
looking
Dirk
good,
was just
boys.
gonna- Trying to almost hit a spam shot. If that smoke goes up, I'm certain, yeah, you'll hear a bullet or two spamming forward. Sat towards the back of the site, and already an even trade. Puts things back into a 4v4 scenario. A post plant picked up, and some very deep
don't know.
positioning, in fact, from the side of FUT. I'm more looking at that wraparound. There's still a trip in position, and this could be perfect for Sociable. The second that's broken, he can now hone in on the fact that there is a player behind. It's already being watched. 2 players about to be caught by the knife, and they've cleared out Zeus, but this could be a problem. Sociable's timing needs to be almost perfect, but considering they've already got one off, he can now move forward. He can step in and clear out the player on site. Prophet would need another ninja.
Another chance.
So does Durka on the back of a pulled back smoke, but they see nothing. And FUT's response to hearing all this noise is to wait. A firing squad assembled, a high-low setup, dodge the first shock as the trip goes down, but those players go in. Crosstali's alone. One went forward, one went back. It's a mistake. And now Zeus is the one under pressure as a result, caught with hot hands and cold feet now for FUT as they should be retreating, should be avoiding these fights, and yet they fill in the space, immediately realizing that Vitality have gone back.
Oh, I like this. You know that they will have rotated. They were rotating 5 people to one site in rounds where they hadn't seen anything. And you can just see the doubt. Sop's now deep within the B site.
I say that every time. I prefer
They
things
think they're
gambling
about
in
to
the
counter
situations.
rotation, and instead Vitality are just sitting there. A wise man once said, follow the plan, and they are following the plan to the letter, leaving Yedeje now completely alone. Sure, a full sprint to the other side
the trap there
is
on the
coming in,
flank.
but there is nothing that can
Here already.
deny this plant.
They know Sociable broke the trip behind
Oh,
very recently, so they're worried about this art play that he could be wrapping back.
Alone.
It's the right read
Alone.
for Durka.
You guys are trolling.
Delivers the kill. Sup from the other side. Now pressure all around for Vitality. They have to fight for every
wanna
inch
lose?
of space as the defuse seems to be underway. Prophet, here's the steps though. Now he knows that Yedeje.
Oh, Prophet, no. Guys, you're not fucking lose this shit. Can you stop trolling, please?
For Vitality.
I wanna do everything.
Stay alive.
He's the super
OT.
star of this team, bro.
It really is crazy how these rounds are going. Like Vitality play it perfect to the letter until they plant the spike, and then it just got shaky. Like players getting caught out, like one off the edge of a smoke.
That's some kind of
another,
angry paper wax kind of
Durka
shit, bro.
just walking to his doom, and it comes down to Prophet having to clutch once again. But they have had these clutches in droves. Oh, you could see the relief.
It looks like they'll bypass any fights around mid now. B is the target, and they are locked in on that avenue of approach. In fact, Sop is already in there, running it back on the site with his back turn. Prophet's able to easily take him down, but only the one found. Numbers still even.
I think based off how Vitality have played, a lot of the time Prophet has been out of the site. So when they saw a player leave, they just assumed that was it. Sop, not a man you want to lose. 29 and 23, but
Durka, I have that perfect for you, bro.
His reliance.
Just asking a flash for you.
Yedeje sat in the corner, but it's not reached him. He's able to just sit in the one spot that wasn't cleared for Durka. He doesn't win his fight either. It's a trade from Chronicle. Yumpy just runs through, and his flash is so good it catches 2, but only 1 kill came from it. And Chronicle he's up against the shorty of Sociable.
Bro, this shorty gotta be. You know when it was nerfed. When it was nerfed. Bro, why are they playing on the old patch though?
Drone's gone in.
Oof. Oh my.
That A spot.
Surely they closed it up this time, right?
But Sop was the one to rotate off, securing their back, and now moving onto the site where Zeus has been dealt with. Sop, the stuns a little late, is already in his Durka.
Oh man, Sayonara has other plans.
Meeting him in A-main. Now they've got the site control. Surely
Man, 30 kills for Sop.
A huge risk to continue going forward. So of course he does. And a 4v3 with Hunter's Fury firing.
Bro, every time he goes OT, it's just crazy. It's madness.
He's not getting done again. He sat in that smoke with the shorty. He knows he's coming eventually.
Man, one thing that Riot did that was actually a fucking amazing thing was this OT, bro.
Utility removed.
It's really good, man. It's really fun to watch.
Not that Yedeje has any left to play with. I think all they can hope for is that they tap this spike and people start swinging. They start making mistakes.
To be honest, there's a lot of nice things that Riot did here with this game.
Can
it be better? Of course.
Time, although they are sticking
Oh my god, bro, that was scary.
And by now he would have already been doing that, but instead there's no contact on the door.
Oh, that is the craziest timing, bro.
The timing is sublime. That is perfect.
Imagine you lose a game in OT because of that, bro.
Micro adjustments.
It's
play
crazy,
a little
bro.
bit slower. that make the difference when it comes to OT.
Yeah, they've got to fight forward. I think the players on Vitality have realized that if they're going to have a chance in this round, they need to claim some control.
Bro, how many 5v4s are they going to lose?
And in fact, Profix looked to reclaim some space. He's done a lot of damage, but hasn't been able to get any of the kills. Still, Yumpy needs to be cleared, and Zeus goes out alone, wanting to try and be the hero.
Nice,
he might just be the villain, and a hero arrives.
Foot, I'm not gonna lie.
Yumpy already.
You guys need to fix this shit, bro. Every time. This is not the kind of round you should be losing.
Revealed a multiple of times, no utility to play with. Like, this should be impossible.
And now it's Vitality with a chance to close it out. And normally, they close it.
It's the individual plays. And the man we're looking at, Sociable, is going to have everything to play for a corner that needs to be cleared. And he's just sitting there waiting, and they've seen him.
Didn't expect a contact fly. That's a cool thing to do in your.
He's had so many big rounds.
Nice calling.
Looking to try and have another first kill. Comes easy. The spam doing damage. Support coming through, but they are all falling like flies. Yenisei needs to do everything, and the how of the head actually causes his doom.
1v2, sayonara.
It leaves Crostali. A quieter game from him. But the hat at least has given him the info. He knows where both players are. The first goal.
Sayonara! To close it out. FUT, what the fuck are you doing? A super team. Vitality takes the first map, and now we go to Ascent FUT map pick.
Would have the victory, but instead they carved this.
Bro, you cannot lose this amount of 5v4s, bro. Like, there is no way. Hero EMEA getting punished, International gonna get destroyed.
In towards middle, because of that, a response from FUT made to take some space into B. Open, but Durka knows that that wall's going to go off, and that's left Sop isolated. They've already managed to reclaim the site. I wonder if this needs to be a reset, but because Sop's got one, will they realize there's already a couple of players within the backside? Maybe not. Jumping in, a bit of a risk, gives Sayonara an opportunity. And from what looked like, what could have been a clean sweep into the site, it's left a Sociable. Sayonara a little low, and his position unknown.
He's waited now, they're separate. The gap seems to open for him to walk right through. It's all down to the timing. Sayonara is peeping between both angles. Didn't see him there either. And Sociable, he seems to have the read. Worried about the wraparound, and Kron catches him just in time. Removed a lot of utility from FUT, but they are going for a very one-dimensional approach here. 4 players sent through B main. They've already taken control. Sayonara's ult is going to be cancelled out, and he's pushed on right away. Sop doesn't give him an inch of security, a moment of peace, but Chronicle taking down Sociables just put a real wrench in the plans here. Numbers back in favor for Vitality.
It seemed like Sociable thought that side of the map would be clear. Gonna try and just swing off the contact, and Yenisei's done well. Durka a little bit ahead of the crowd. Chronicle only just making it to the back of this site. Paranoia is available, and Chronicle a labor, but he wins that initial battle. Yenisei tag low, but the first shot is beautiful. Leaves it down to 1, and again! This man has been in so many Red Bull clutches that they are certainly getting their money's worth today.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he was top, I think in terms of what, ACS or Sop's beaten him on all that in the last map. But some stats put him on top of the scoreboard. 27 and 19. It was a strong performance from him. And actually, when I thought about it, I was looking at the scoreboard to initially make the point that his stats weren't the best. I mean, they're pretty good, but I think his impact isn't even represented by that, because like...
Maybe they have a Sage in one of their comps, so you can actually ask for the heal after taking first contact, but almost 51. Here it goes again. Not afraid to just run into whoever's on the other side, and that might be dangerous. The Bandit dealing damage once again. It's been a heavy investment from Vitality into that gun. Sociable this time, he does thread the needle on the timing, but Sayonara well aware, doesn't really need to be fighting this. They have the spike down. He has one of the guns. Well, eventually, yeah, a sigh of relief from me as well.
There's the spike being taken. Now the A side is a danger again. 15 seconds though. All Profek has to do is buy them some time. As the spike drops down, he's going to catch him as well. But the Paranoia's landed, fires out one of his own, but it's not going to save his life. 6 seconds now, and Hunter's Fury's caught him. They can still get the plant, but Hunter's Fury fires out once more. The round is over. Yedege tries desperately to carry his rifle forward. But an Emoda Thrifty gives Vitality the lead.
Yeah, again, just running it down versus those pistols. They've been caught out. Nice shots from Chronicle. We talk about sometimes the second bullet being a little bit unkind, but for both of these players, it was superb. And then just earning up that Hunter's Fury enables them to close out a low-buy round.
Same play from Sayo. Ready with the hot hands if utility comes his way, and they've seen one up close. You know it's the Sova, so some utils coming through. Hot hands popped early. Now that when the utility comes through, they don't have that delay, so look how much space Sop is going to get. Durka wasn't even looking. Sop has ran behind them completely, caught them off guard, and basically gifted the round. 2 foot, I mean, a miracle needed for them to get back through. Those shock darts will not be the help they needed. Yumpy walking out here is not going to be pretty. So many players ready to, even if they can't see him, fire straight up at that smoke. The sponsors down there, that's for sure. It has definitely got layers to it, the aggression from FUT, and we've heard that from them before. But sometimes it feels like they strip all those layers back. They just swing.
Take. And it doesn't seem to matter. Like, he just claims that space like it's nobody's business. Whatever trap that's set is completely avoided. This has gone well, though, for Sayonara. Taking down one. Sat within. It's only going to be the pistol because of the Steel Garden, and then the re-swing to try and clear. Yedege swinging off the back of it, though, has at least brought things into the realm of possibility. Sop knows that through that molly and through those thorns would be his demise, but he will make it to the site nonetheless. Trying to bait someone into a silly fight. And Yetege, in fact, he's trying to bait them completely, but the flash is solid. Leaves Sop alone. You've mentioned his caliber. He needs a lot here.
Not going to get a damn thing.
Up for a potential flash, or to just run it back straight into the site.
That's exactly it. Run it back immediately activated by Sayonara. Good trade at least, with him not technically going down. But there's still a man behind. FUT being so effective in these early trades. Molly going to clear out logs, but Sociable took that side position a little further back. But he's fired off now. He's given away his position. Good trade with Sayonara down. Hunter's Fury sent out by Cristalli. Even with the man advantage, they're feeling the pressure. FUT start to think that this round is losable, but that gets them to play tight. They're waiting for Durka to step forward, stun. Well, not gonna land. Zeus dodges it, and the flash, and ends up firing one of his own back. FUT 4-4, their economy put to the test. Even for the best, and well, we're seeing that here for Vitality. Movement to the B site. Yumpy. All on the low buy here for Vitality. They still face off against
again. Again?
Chronicle finds one. Yumpy's still alive on backside, but the drone gives him away. Now he's in danger, and in comes the stun.
Yeah,
he's
no
done for. But the trades keep on coming. This is now a 4v3. In fact, there's only 2 men standing for FUT. The spike is down, and Sop's being caught running, tagged up, but not dealt with. That stun is
Yo, that stun was insane.
Sop, the hero of so many rounds, the first to find kills. Well, he has to be the
Chronicle
last
is smart,
as well.
bro.
3
Chronicle is so smart.
Offer, and none will be claimed.
The line, it's been the bandits that have helped them out a lot. Again, this man looks for the initial aggression, but he's been dealt with. And honestly, without Sop to open up rounds, I do think that the likelihood has just skyrocketed in Vitality's favor. He's been so difficult to deal with. Zeus isn't going to be able to hold for long. In fact, Sayonara has ulted on the other side, which has forced them back. He's going to go running in towards B main, but they have already retreated. Not willing to give this fight, and the timing from Sociable's nice, but it is only for one.
Sayonara's the one guarding the cross as well. Again, you come to timing. Timing and a bit of information from Yumpy, hearing those steps. The spike will be dropped a second time, and it won't even make it to a third. Almost fun for the first map. Both, but Vitality bounced back here. fourth pistol round of the series. Goes towards the B site here. You can already see Yedajay's fallen back. So is Crystalli, but that didn't stop Zeus from going in for a bite of the cherry. He gets punished. The numbers now against him. Great second flash. Yedajay caught in the corner as well. He couldn't even swing out for the trade. One by one, they fight, and one by
My friends,
one,
it's possible that the attack inside here is going to be better. We've been seeing some of that, especially on EMEA. So Vitality fans, this could be 2-0.
For where the players on the other team have gone. The flank from Sayonara, though, if they are forced back into his direction, yeah, this is a chance for him to just farm.
Oh, that's getting way too close. How is this a 2v2?
No, it's happening again?
From the side, the man
Bro, what the fuck is happening in this game?
Haunting the nightmares of Vitality, losing the pistol and winning this. It carries so much weight. They heard that TP. They know the Profec's here. It's Yedajay on the hunt for more. And he'll be put to bed. Profec keen. Did not see this round slip into enemy hands. The regen shields come on, but as he slowly presses forward, Sociable's already made it to the A site. 30 seconds now on the clock, and it's Profec who has to push through, find that spike, make it to the site, and get a plant. And as time keeps on ticking, he runs out of options. Going to the B site is off the cards. He has to take this and go to the A site. He has to look for the plant there, and if it's in the open, he is in so much trouble right now.
Bro, that's crazy.
Sociable could be in heaven, wrapping around. He could have went to main as he did, or B on short. The door will block one, but too many angles unaccounted for. The patience of Sociable on display.
For Sociable, because I don't mind what Profec did. He smokes off the angle where the spike is. I think he hears the TP back to the site. So his whole goal was to just bait Sociable into a rotation to the other side, not wanting him to have a post plant in a 1v1. But Sociable just looked for a second like he was going to rotate off, and then just stands there. Map choice. We're going to have to wait and see what Vitality are saying. They might be feeling a little bit more confident after these couple of kills.
One more.
Let's
just take the
Can we take our time a little bit here?
Yes.
Make sure everything's clear. Let's close the market door together.
I will.
I'm with you.
I'll put them all in city, don't worry, they will not fall.
Close market door. They cannot flood out city. Come, I'm gonna flash out lane. Oh, okay, you went. Clear everything? Clear backside? Okay, everything clear.
I shot them up.
I will smoke in 6.
You are the goal.
Wait. If Kelly can hear me, can I get any sugary drink? Because I'm actually running out of energy. It's insane.
I resmoke city.
As well.
Oh, here goes Sayonara. Is there going to be someone to find? That's the only problem. They've claimed the space. Gives it over to Durka. The wraparound from behind, though, Zeus gets that perfect. And now leaving them with a disadvantage once again. There's still 2 players in the back of the site. One of them, looking at wraparound from behind, is Zeus, who's got his own running back, but that hasn't worked either. Both players struggling a little bit with the ult, but it's still gaining advantages for FUT. 30 seconds left on that clock. The swing from Yumpy is such a risk. The spike now dropped, and I think they already knew this round was gone. A nice shot from Chronicle, but I don't want to see any more of those. 15 seconds, spike on the ground. He's just going to try, and I say try and save, because look at where Yedajay is.
Kron's ready for him being mid, but this close to the wall, I'm not so sure. 4 seconds. The player's in main too far away, and okay. He's bought himself that weapon. Oh! Now that's a risk, let me tell you.
Early pressure towards the edge of the smoke. I think after contact has been made, Sob's going to go through, and the flash, perfect. The trade from Durka, though, solid.
Nice work, Sociable.
He's going for
more. He's greedy. It almost paid off.
So greedy.
42 HP on Chronicle, but I don't think he took a lick of damage in that fight. And now we're back to even territory. Yeah, maybe that fight wasn't necessary.
No, not at all.
But it wasn't even called for. But these are the kind of attempts that FUT like to go for. Sometimes they push the boat out too far, but for the most part, keeps you unpredictable.
They know that Zeus was the one to flash out of the smoke.
Yep.
But does that mean they still expect him to be here? Especially with the spams coming through the wall from Crystalli. I don't know if they will. No, they're not going to check it. At least the first player didn't, and that gives Zeus way too much ground. Chronicle again trying to save them, and this time actually with an opportunity at victory. The steps will be heard, though, and why would he expect Yedajay to still be sat around main? such an obscure position with how much pressure there's been over towards mid. He's going to plant in an open spot. It's just cruel. The one place that wasn't cleared is the one place Yenerjay is.
And I'm pretty sure at the start of the round, they heard the cam in B main. Not outside of it, not near it, but in B main. That means that at the start of the round, from your perspective, he was B, because you can't put that before the barrier goes up. So the fact that he's then later on in A main, it really has just sold a ruse to the other side. Small piece of utility.
Nice!
And a little bit of misdirection towards the A site from Vitality. They've cleared out a lot of space already. FUT have changed things up as well. A much lighter presence on A. The duelists left there. While it seems aggression will come down towards B main, they've heard that wall go up. So they want to get rid of it. Durka already down and out. We said it was just the duelists over here. Now the TP's come through for a moment, so there's a bit of support! Sop can't keep getting away with this! It's outrageous! Sayonara does his best to make this doable. And
Okay.
Hold on, they might just have clutched. Maybe not victory just yet, but even just a possibility from the jaws of defeat is something.
Yeah, especially with how low their buy was. Not a lot of weaponry to play with. But that was sort of the story of the first half as well. The lower purchases for Vitality made this game competitive, but the jump across failed. And now Sayonara has everything to do. Still time to play with, but he doesn't know that Crostali is still sat behind FUT.
It was OT after OT afterwards, which also gave them more opportunities.
Oh. It's ult spam. Vitality desperately wanting a round. Sociable has been caught once again, trying to be a little bit cheeky on the flank. With no ults to play with just yet, Crostali has managed to thread the needle.
They know, though.
They'll know he's here, but maybe expecting this to be bait. Sop has also decided to try and make a move a little bit early. Catching out one, the spam in, means his position is known, but they're hoping that maybe Crostali can thread that needle, and Sayonara has turned back, but he is still very much aware there's a player, or should be a player around here.
No, but he doesn't think they'd be that close already. Now they're looking at the site, thinking about the defuse! And Crostali strikes at
GG! We are going to a third map.
For him, but he chose his time to strike. 13-8, locked in. FUT have fought back on their choice, and Split will decide our first grand finalist.
Let's go, my friends. We are back, finished eating. It was amazing.
Just
now,
ridiculous in how good he was. But I'm hoping Vitality have a slightly different strat to
guys,
going A every round like
both teams, double, duelist, pistol, very important. First buy in bonus, very important round 2. Game is very momentum based, especially with comps like that.
Only one man up.
Unless they lose to Drifters, which could happen a lot, as we saw before.
Back on course, Profek will be the man to stand
Nice, Profek.
on the first corner and take down 2 with Yumpy.
Yumpy's on fire. I like you, bro.
Oh
my god.
Okay, maybe
looks
not.
like
Can they flood? They're flooding.
a few lessons from Sop, and maybe even learned how to deal
Okay,
with
they should be on already.
it. On the floor, Zeus, Sociable, Yenerjay, all locked out of this A site. And this is a blink and you miss it round, at least to start.
I normally don't drink these things,
Slow approach,
okay?
they look to
It's rare.
lead
It's
their
really
way
rare.
back through.
But today I
Profek
need some energy.
could be the one to swing. I can see him, he was constantly looking for them stepping out, but doesn't want to be the one to make the first move. Instead plays reactive, and the reward is there for it. Vitality looking clean.
A bit of a ruse, maybe pull some players out of position. It's not worked. In fact, he has lost that fight. You have to remember, though, that Crostali's basically going to have to hit the shots of his life. First one, not too bad. Caught out by the nade, needs a little bit more, and eventually will be shut out, putting Yenerjay in a clutch scenario that is definitely not the most desirable. And with the wonderful, I think it was 90% post-plant win rate, but of course, when you beat a team 12-0, if anything, it's impressive, it's not 100.
Honestly, I don't care so much about that as I do about Yenerjay's stats and clutches. I don't know what it is exactly, but it is very high. That, especially first map, I feel like he was so activated. Almost impossible to deal with. And it doesn't look like he's gone anywhere. Chronicle has to stop him. And he will win that 1v1. That player you can't count out.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was an easy
Especially
run
the
for
scenario
Vitality
of
here. That
he
was
has to
done.
basically jump out
I
of
stopped
heaven,
watching.
give away the game
My
and
account
exactly
almost
where he
lost.
is, and he still makes that look pretty competitive.
I have
It is
no fucking idea what happened.
Nice, Kron, you're the goat. Oh my god, Kron, nicest clutch I've ever seen.
Nice. I mean, you can see Cristalli, and soon they'll see Cristalli as well with the Nightfall. Nightfall going through. It's caught one, but up top it was Zeus that was the danger man. They've dealt with him with a showstopper.
Yeah, they're going to happen. Flank, fast,
These
fast.
players are.
Meter play.
That's the real danger.
It depends if they continue to go this way. The one thing playing against them is the time. 25 seconds. They know that there's a player at the back of the site.
Oh, yeah, the J's. Yeah, the J, keep it going, keep it
On
going.
that cross, and yeah, now they
Keep it
definitely are
going.
committed to this side of the map. Already, Spike
Spike.
dropped in the open. Now the rest of the players have to scramble. It is scramble, it is messy, and again, Yedaje is just taking over the round.
Oh my god,
Finally,
they did
he
the
is
meteor
dealt with,
play,
but at
bro.
that
It was there
point,
so
it was already
fast.
over.
Mundi, why meteor play?
Great
Guys,
position,
have you watched
good
Bangkok?
patience, and of course, he hit every single
What?
shot.
He was the MVP? He was doing that
This was
like
it.
a lot in big rounds.
From this moment forward, Spike down, and it's just done. He even manages to deal with a sprinting, dashing for Vitality. And FUT still searching for a response. That's a damn good answer from Sop.
Yeah, maybe the op was actually...
And to avoid the 7-1-2.
Keeps them in a bit of an awkward position. Yedaje with a Bucky has managed to eliminate him. The two weaker weapons going head to head. Chronicle has managed to find a gap though. They are still very far behind. And in fact, that's a bit of an issue.
They're going to have to push through this now. You see the spikes being taken back. You know he could be on the rotate. The flank, though, it's going to lock in the round. Beautiful stuff from Sop.
Of like, okay, firstly, if we have 5 ults and we end up using them all in one round, then we're cycling through all of our ults anyway. So you're better off just using one.
This has to be where FUT start the turnaround. At least make it look close.
Yeah, especially we talked about just moments ago, them having 5 ultimates online, and
Okay, the
none of
other
them
Zombie
really
raised there.
had any
Oh,
impact. We'll see if ult number 4 can
yeah, bro. What the
immediately shut
fuck are you
down.
guys
Zeus
doing,
tries to
FUT?
pincer in alongside his teammate's ult. He is also shut down.
I don't
You can see already
understand.
Sayonara is just pinging the smoke. Like, it's
There was
just
a round that I
hard
didn't
read. They
show
have
that
such
both
good
players cross
gameplay.
smokes
Someone who's
and
not
they're like
so
bots. Now
difficult
this
to
shit
play
here?
against. But you see a smoke and you are guessing that
They want to
the
play
map
more
is winning.
games, get more
And because
experience
of that, they
before
just shy
Masters,
away.
bro. They want to
Let
watch the
smoke
Valorant finals.
fade. Repositioning towards middle. Where for now, at least, only Cristalli is playing, and he's having to take a risk. He's done well, though, but does he get greedy?
No, he can't in a moment like this. 3v4.
Man, I really want to see this Vitality team
Graced
running
with
more
that
duelists,
pickup
but
on
like
mid and
in the
a
hands of
small
Sayonara,
move from
more
Vitality,
Phoenix.
but their sights clearly set on A. Clearly set at the time on Yedaje. You even see the rotation from FUT. They
And you guys
suspect
know
this
I
is where
love
the hits
Kron.
coming through, but
I think he's a good
Vitality
chamber
starting to
player.
Shift this up into B.
Above average,
Sociable's the real danger.
but I
Being
don't
in
feel
B
like
lane
he's
is late,
the
but
best
flicking
agent for
away.
him.
He's peeked in. Now that's the information perhaps worthwhile, and dodges the C's nade sent his way, hiding behind the box. 10 seconds. The plant needs to be found. He's got an opportunity, and he strikes. Sociable might just have won them the round one more time to deny that plant, but he can't get there. Profek finds a safe corner in the nick of time, but Sociable, one more kill here, and this starts to look so doable, but he can't move. He can't get out of here, not without a fight, without a battle, and Chronicle to win the brawl.
Now a spot in the grand final is placed in front of them. Showstopper in, immediate double openers once again. A great start for Vitality.
What?
Oh, the op shot misses for some.
Nah.
Out, and it's looking disastrous.
That's unlucky,
There were some
bro.
real opportunities there.
8-3. Again, a
You the
very
replay guys
aggressive
doing
display.
dirty,
You can
bro.
just see the change of pace. The denial from Chronicle with the spam through the smoke, and yeah, just a little bit off. Trying to get in and out quickly. That's the thing. Sop has been punished so many times, every time. He's trying to go through. Put Yedaje in such an aggressive position. It's being checked,
Oh,
though.
got
And
clear.
Sayonara just quicker on the trigger, even though Yedaje was waiting. The one thing
Prodigy
that plays into
plays
the control
first
at the time, but then the
international.
A
I'm
side,
happy,
at least
bro.
right now, is completely open.
Using their own orb was sneaky as well to make it across there to isolate the angle, and Oh, Crystalli's hit nothing. Stops there.
Oof, stop.
This is okay. Now
You too, bro. You too.
he's in a 1v3 on this side of the map with Sociable trying to make his way over. But he's being watched. I mean, it is on Sup. He's the man with the rifle. We know he's got the ability to slide in, but Yumpy's caught
Yumpy,
him.
nice.
Sociable.
9-3, bro. We saw 9-3 today. And it was crazy, bro.
But this is a pistol that they desperately need to get under their belt.
Yeah. Win the pistol, GG.
Bol düştü beyler. Smoke
Heaven bende, heaven bakıyorum, heaven bakıyorum.
Şeye gerek. Kapalı kuruyor. Kapalı kuruyor.
Heaven bakıyorum, saldım heaven'ı şu an.
Rampayı saldım. TT. Öldü.
Bir daha. Fight.
Öldü o da.
Boost var.
Rampa olur. Rampa.
Gel zıplayacağım da onu. Gel, DT'yi falan.
Hayır. Sakin beyler.
Communication be ace, bro. What the fuck you guys doing?
Bekleyin, acele etmeyin, vuracak o.
Tamam aldık. Tamam siz oynayın beyler.
Volkan abi.
Ben garanti oynuyorum.
Yürüdü bu arada,
Gel,
CT
gel.
yürüdü, CT yürüdü.
Ulti alalım. Yavaş al. Kolu shoulderlasana.
Diğer
Gir.
bak.
Oldum.
Dönemez la. %100 smoke 3 abi.
Nice. Let's go!
Helal Doğan.
Yo, no one should go first for my boy Zeus there, bro.
I did hear them say, "Go get your ace." I caught that much.
I think he
and
said,
love
I'll
to see
bait
that.
for you as well.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I heard that. So
I don't see nobody baiting for him, bro.
I think he's just doubled his kills. Like, definitely having a little bit more of a troublesome first half, but if
Damn.
anything is going to get the blood
My
flowing,
friends doesn't shoot like that.
it's a 4K in the pistol, off rip, diving into the site. And even just a cheeky, irritating smoke. Breathe life back into the game. As said, they come in with a lot
Crazy
of rifles
timing,
and
bro.
Sociable. He had a decent position, but loses his life looking the wrong way. Dirk are also under pressure, but you can already see his teammates, I was going to say,
Wait.
getting there.
Who has the
They weren't
spike?
quite able to save him.
Okay.
Okay, that was a play from Prophet.
Man, FUT wins this round. They're back in the game, guys. With this comp, anything is possible.
An hour down to 37 as well. It feels like a few opportunities for Vitality left on the table. Where are we going? 40 seconds, and we're on the rotate to the A site.
Really?
I have not been this confused in a long time. Expectation of a nade. I think they already heard the nade go out.
That's us in life,
before
bro. Making
rotation.
things more
I don't
complicated
know.
than they need
I
to
don't know why
be.
this has happened. And now they're waiting on this side of the map. The spike is down. A perplexing play by FUT, but one that might still work out.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Humble FUT giving Vitality a chance.
I'm going to call on you. Vitality will be pressured on the A site as we see FUT quickly take Heaven control. The showstopper moving to the site. It's cleared out a lot of space, but Vitality have done a good job of just
So now we have a
completely
showstopper as well.
that early utility, that burst coming out
For
from
starters, we
FUT.
have secrets
Yeah,
now.
Profek actually, at the last second, had to TP through into screens just to make sure that he survived. Sociable holding on to the luck, but he's been dealt with by Yumpy. The battle of the former teammates.
Yeah.
There's been a back and forth throughout this game. Durka desperately looking for the player up top. And actually, a couple trying to hold on to Heaven control. Sop with the spams through. Brings it back to an even scenario. Sayonara has actually killed himself.
What?
But maybe that
What the fuck is
wasn't
happening?
in vain. His teammates, I don't know if him dying helped them in any way, shape, or
Not
form.
planted for
but it
you,
has
bro.
given them a chance. Yedajay in the clutch, not this time. Wants to join up with Profek on the site.
He's usually doing the silent jump, but they heard it. Avoided him with the Sky Flash. Moved to the site. Another
this
great
flash,
full
bro.
entry from FUT. But more to be done now. That utility
Good
gone,
pack.
but Crystalli backs it up with his rifle. Nightfall clears out Heaven. Op spotted. That's a big problem for them right now. Look at the toxins, only on 30. As we saw Viper moments ago, it's going to be a while before they can block that op off, but here we go. Quick burst. They have to get into the elbow. Yedajay knows it.
Yeah, guys,
Takes
Yedajay is
his
so
moment to
fucking back.
strike very nicely
Man, 2
done
players
by
of
FUT.
Vitality
Great
are
control.
broke.
What he is here. The numbers are waiting on the other side, and FUT look committed, but that commitment hasn't gone anywhere.
What?
At least manages 3, and the second player isn't spotted, but there's no gun to be
my
had.
God,
It
bro.
is dangerously close. He's now on 18.
And again, I want to be very clear. He got 4 kills.
3 in
Three
one
of which
round.
were when the entire enemy team was hunting him down post-round. So in terms of pre-planned actual
Man, I
rounds,
cannot wait to
very
see
nice
Valorant
kill.
without these fucking
It was
shotguns
a
all the
really
time.
rough first half.
It's gonna be amazing, bro.
That's eventually things go his way. The winning formula works under the right conditions, but a TP here from Sociable. They were so distracted by the utility coming through, they know he's there. Paranoia's been sent out, but oh, the spam! The damage done in the back of it, yet all the kills are for Vitality till Zeus steps up to the plate. Chronicle and Zeus, it's been a round of 2 players. With Sociable, able to TP out with the spike. They've heard him.
Yeah.
They know he's on his way out.
They
The
did
world
hurt.
is his oyster. He can double back if he wants.
Look where's
No matter
Dark is
what,
already,
he's
bro.
made this easier.
Oh, this agent is too fast,
It's on
bro.
result.
I bet he wish he had his ult. Used it at the beginning of the round.
Oh my god, that's the easiest goal of
Vitality
Dark's
were well
life.
aware. A prowl
Running
from
like a
Yonki.
horse.
Had that expectation.
Oh.
A missed shot from Durka. But he's just falling
Yeah,
all
bro.
the way back.
I don't know how I do
Waiting
it, but I keep doing
for
it.
his teammates to group up, waiting for them to be alongside him and not risk too much and just look at the position of Chronicle. It's such a nasty spot. There's no reason for that to be checked.
18 kills for Sean.
Superb round from him individually. Or the beginning of the end, or is it's just another footnote.
Oh, that
the
was so
comeback
nice,
for
bro. Bro, you are incredible, my friend.
Nice! Oh, wait. No, no. Oh, but yeah, sorry. I think I celebrated way too early.
But only one of them can make it directly into that grand final, and Sop is not shying away from this fight. The judge does
Nice
well,
round,
and the
Phil.
overdrive does even better. A double opener with Zeus's right-hand man already taken out Durka. It is looking like double digits is already
Yeah, that's a very
confirmed.
talented roster, my friends.
Shake up your very foundations
Just
from the
contact
get-go
each
and
other.
then pump the
Spike's not
brakes
here,
in the
though.
next. A difficult team to play against. The pace constantly changes, and now a blitz out of the smoke. Profek not quite ready for that, and you can't really blame him. Oh, but he's caught Sop straight through Sop's
still got
wall.
Paranoia. That's a
A
big one.
headshot delivered, and now an advantage. They can be comfortable in playing the retake, but Yedije is taking comfort out of their hands.
He knows they're going to try and deal with it. Sociable. Again, we talk about
Bro, how?
disbanded aggression, and they have just started to disrespect the side of Vitality.
That looks like a
Spike's
free
still yet
one.
to be planted. Durka trying to delay
I think
that as
Kong
much
just
as
needs to be
possible. The
patient
fact
there.
is, he really doesn't have the weaponry to get back in. A heal being granted to an opponent as well.
You guys,
and
keep in mind this was a 5v4.
Paranoia is the other way. He tries to bait in the fight. It's still waiting for Yedije, but Yedije's not moving. The players on site are saying, look, they have not made a move. They have not tried to fight us just yet, so you don't need to go anywhere. And now with that time ticket, they go looking, but they
Nah, he hits a headshot, of course.
wild spray through the smoke.
Yeah, now things are definitely getting serious. Vitality being pushed to the limit. They
Bro,
had
what the
opening
fuck
kill
is that?
in this round, and then Chronicle goes looking for
Look
a
at the
mid-fight.
kills on this
Yumpy
round.
then tries to pull it back in heaven, and because Yumpy goes down, you have another player swing through. And then ships in the night, but Yedije lands his broadside.
Let's go, let's
Bullet
go.
chipping and shattering in the darkness. They've got a double-barrel quick reload operator. And they don't need it. Zeus
Nada,
is
my
taking
friend.
Sayonara down, the pace picked up towards the site, and the fairy tale
Bro,
run
I
from
don't know
Vitality, making
how
it to playoffs.
But
Besting
FUT came
Liquid,
back
besting
from a
Fnatic. They
9-3
have
deficit
climbed over giants
and reached
to
map
be
point
here.
against
And yet
Vitality.
they
This super
stand
thing.
tall in their path. And now that fairy tale run to the grand finals under threat. This has to be where
Okay.
they stand and defend.
Ooh!
Showstopper!
Sayonara!
Sayonara! A triple kill that has put
Look
them
at Casimir,
back into
superpower, bro.
contention, back on the map, and back into this series.
Let's go OT again, bro. Unless
30 seconds
Yedije?
It looked
But
like
there is
FUT
no
would
way, like, how he can plant here, bro. He has the pit, but
hightail their way
still.
all the way to the grand final.
Wait!
And maybe Yedije still
This
has
guy's a
something to
bunch
say
of
about
throwers.
that. The two were
Nah, they're
rotating
fine,
with
Mundi.
Perfect.
You overreact.
An insane round from Sayonara.
This one killed any chance of an early night. Although I think that might have happened on map one.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
A gorgeous shot indeed. And now overtime locked in.
They're trying to pull players away from the B side, and it has not worked. 30 seconds left, and they may think they've spotted the only defender. There's a second
Good
man
try.
in Zeus, but it's only for one. Sociable up top, though. If he could drop the spike, there
Bro.
it is on the ground. If he gets the next, it could be over. The other two are on the other side of the map, but Sayonara has been a safe pair of hands. And now with his showstopper online, it's down to his
Man,
opponent.
it feels like I'm watching Peripherals.
And he's bought time as well for his teammates to get into the site.
Stally, that's risky. That's so risky. And he takes so much damage for it. You heard the showstopper. and yet they stay around just to keep deep heaven control out of the hands of their opponents. Still having a dog, it's a mistake.
Didn't see
one that
Yumpy.
very well could come back to haunt them, but everyone's looking the other way. Everyone.
Oh, give away the
no!
position.
Yenishay!
Vitality, the super team, a point, series point, grand finals point.
Sayonara, you are the best, bro.
I like that. He says Nara like my mother, bro. You know, like this is how you pronounce on Nara. Nara.
Maybe it'll be sayonara in a
You
year
got
or
it,
so.
bro. You got it right.
That's already a lot of damage for SOP. The heal necessary. This A
I'm gonna
side,
say my way.
the more direct hits have been what have worked for them. The Prowler is going to tell that there's one there, but the distraction is used. Zeus dead is massive, but SOP still stands, but not for long.
Oh, and another for Vitality as Durka answers the call. Yenishay and Cristalli. They will try their best to pick up the pieces, and in fact, Yenishay's in one hell of a
Guys,
spot.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
have no idea, but right down below him was Durka.
There is no way we won't have a super team in the grand finals.
One kill away from the grand final.
They were built for this, bro.
Started this out. This stage
You know,
tested.
Durka, Crown, Yampy, Propac, Sayonara, GG, well played. Aintif, you guys are also amazing. Legend, bro. This super team. Big advantage coming to the grand finals, my friends. Big.
This will mean a lot to...
That was legendary. Epic game, my friends. That's more. There is more today. Stay tuned on the channel. Leave a like, subscribe. Check it out in the links in the description. I see you in the next video.